Hello? Can you hear me? Is this thing on? All right. I think I'm getting all the technical stuff down eventually. Got this mic on a boom, and you think it would just kind of got to keep it in one spot instead of moving it around all the time. Okay. How is everybody today? Are we all excited? Yay. Got some awesome news and a bunch of exciting photos this time. This is a way bigger than the last couple of weeks. So on that note, to start with, I'd like to remind everybody of two things. First of all, please be respectful of each other in the chat. You always are, so I hardly have to say it, but just in case. And thank you to our chat mods, whoever managed to show up today, because I do keep, giving them this last minute notice. And second of all, we will be looking at some on-set photos, so there might be spoilers for season 3 / the finale, the 90-minute finale. So if you don't want to see any spoilers, then now is the time to step out of the stream. Actually, we're going to look at some non-spoiler stuff first, just really quick. And then we're going to get to the spoiler stuff. So if you want to stick around for 5 minutes, I will give a warning before we share any of the possible spoilery images from the set photos that were taken. So yes. Hi, Laura. Thank you so much for showing up for this. I will try to be done before Celestial Harmony starts. So, all right. Okay, so we're going to start with, if everybody's ready. Oh, I do want to make sure. Yes. Triple checking everyone can hear me. Otherwise, I assume everyone would be saying, your mic is off or something. All right, we're going to start with this. So over the weekend, a fan here shared a photo that they took of David Tennant. Was kind enough, they met him at an airport, and he was kind enough to take a photo with some fans. And you can see here, and everyone's been very excited about this, but there's more than this. So people, like the whole fandom, was so excited because you can see his hair a little bit there under the cap. There was still speculation whether it was short or long, which we will get to very soon. So that's where we got started this weekend. And then we had a little bit more news really quick. Again, non-spoilery stuff here for season 3. Oh yeah, this is just Georgia still continuing to tease us, with the black and white photos. Then we had David Arnold basically confirming that he will be doing the score for the finale, which we didn't know. Somebody here, Harmony, this is on Blue Sky, said that they are really hoping that we will get an album with David Arnold's score on it for season 1 and season 2. And they are sad that they will only be getting one end title theme in the finale, where normally we get 6. And David Arnold actually replied to this person and said, I'm sad too. Make sure you can see this. Looking on the bright side, though, it is better than none. So that's pretty much a confirmation that they will be doing a title. There will be a title sequence. And David Arnold will be scoring it, and probably the whole thing then. So that was exciting. Oh, hi also Rapunzel. Thank you. Okay. One more thing before we move in. And then we had Maggie Service also was posting pictures from Glasgow, this donut shop. And so, although not a confirmation, this pretty much indicates that Maggie Service is also potentially on set. So, all right. So I think that was all I had of the non-spoilery stuff. Yes. Okay. So before we get into the really exciting set photos, I do want to warn everybody again that we will be looking at stuff that there's potential spoilers for season 3. So if you want to remain entirely spoiler free and have the finale be a surprise, now is a good time to step out of the live stream. All right, folks. So here we go. Let's put it up here this way real quick. Entering possible spoiler territory, exactly. And what we'll do here is, after we take a look at these photos, we'll kind of discuss some theories. I know online I've avoided entirely what other people have been saying yet about what they're theorizing these pictures might mean. So we can do that here together if you guys want. Okay. As usual, I'm so nervous. Live streams make me I'm shaky and hyper feeling. So All right, so here is the first photo, and I will get this, there we go. So this user, their name real quick is, I have this written down. Here we go. Rose Mine posted this on Blue Sky and also on Tumblr. They happen to live in the area and they caught the photo shoot. This had to do with, so last week, if you showed up for the live stream, you would know that some of the set locations, like offset, not the Bathgate set, but some on scene locations or on location sets were leaked, some locations and the dates and times that they would be filming even. I did not share the dates and times, only the locations last week, and it does appear that that was accurate. That's what these pictures are of. So somebody in the area showed up and took some pictures and a couple of short films, and we'll take a look at all of that. So here we go. Without further ado, I'm like keeping y'all waiting. All right. So you can see this is the bookshop location that we did look at last week, and here is David Tennant entering this bookshop. Now, this is clearly not the Bathgate set. The bookshop looks entirely different. So, but this is definitely David. If you guys want to take a closer look here. There we go. All right, in between each photo here, I'll take a quick look at the chat. So thank you, my world is spinning. I know I just get, okay, take a deep breath. All right. Yes. Janet says, so exciting. I can't wait to see all of this coming together. Yeah. Oh, thank you all, everybody, for your support and feedback because, yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking. I also don't want to get anybody in trouble. But again, this is all over social media this morning. So very exciting stuff. Yep. So we can see that this is David Tennant in his curly getup. I believe that this person is not going to be in the shot. This person, the umbrella holder you'll see later, is somebody that is essentially there to shield David from and the view of the shot when they're not filming in between shots. It's kind of just like this so the public can't see everything that's going on. So that seems to be her job. And yeah, his outfit, so he's wearing what looks like a wool, kind of like a pea coat, I think. You guys, let's see. Is this an actual scene? I believe we are seeing shooting taking place here. We will look at a short bit of film footage, and I think that the answer to that is yes, this is an actual scene. That was peekaboo-boo. The style change. So yeah, going crazy right now. I mean, they might be kissing right now, says Riley. So we don't know. We don't know if they changed the shop. Is this going to be like a new look? They are still doing, as far as we know, most of the filming will be on the Bathgate set, which was left up, which includes the bookshop. So this is what some of the stuff that crossed my mind is this the future? Is this potentially the past? The bookshop might not have always been that, lovely brick red color. How do I apply to become David's shield, Rapunzel asks? That's a good question. Yeah, his trousers are baggier. So this does not look like tight. Yeah, that's an absolutely good observation there. Who said that? Oh, I missed that. Siha. Yes, that's a good point. Those do not look like modern skinny jean-legged trousers there. So Elo Sin Cosplay says, as a professional wig stylist, it looks like a wig for the ginger-colored hair for David here, especially after seeing that darker hair color under the cap from the earlier picture. Okay, that's an interesting point. We'll get some more photos. So, Peekaboo says, I'm not okay with this being the bookshop. Also, we don't know what happens in post. They could fix this up with coloration. A lot of stuff can happen with SFX in post for sure. Let's see. I think it could be a flashback, says Erica Max. If you look at him from the front, and also Derek's suit, which I haven't got into, right? So the next photo here. So what this person spotted was Derek Jacoby, and is it Jacoby? My apologies if I'm saying his name wrong. Jacoby, I think is correct. So David was on set with Mr. Jacoby, and they didn't get a good shot of him. And so we do kind of get a little bit of a shot of him, but he was walking with David Tennant to this bookshop. I don't think that scene was being filmed though, because the umbrella is up. So let's take a look at the next shot. This might be Muriel's own bookshop, just a theory, says Robbie Ferrara. That's an interesting theory. So maybe this is where Muriel is, but let's take a look. So this is, we're going to zoom in again here. All right, so this is the next shot. You can see the umbrella holder kind of blocking it and what looks to potentially be the back of Michael Sheen. Now, they were not able to confirm that this was Michael Sheen inside the bookshop, but there is somebody in a tan vest with white or gray hair in here. Now, it doesn't look spiky. It doesn't have that curly, fluffy look. So there's a couple more shots of this too. Yes, the Metatron was spotted 100%. So we're going to be seeing the Metatron. So that's 100% confirmed. Jacoby. Thank you, Erica Max, for correcting my pronunciation. I'm terrible with actor names. I think this is while A is away. Oh, okay. Fiona Sloan says, I think this is while Aziraphale is away and he's missing his usual bookshop, but Crowley doesn't have the heart to go back to the usual one. I actually think that's a really good guess because I'm not entirely certain that this is Aziraphale. It might be somebody that reminds Crowley of Aziraphale or something like that because the outfit isn't quite right. For the one thing, if you've ever seen the back, if you pay attention to the back of Aziraphale's vest that he wears, the front is tan, but the back is like a gray silk. And this isn't the same outfit he normally wears anyway. Could just be a different outfit too. The hair is gray. Yeah, it's not white. There's no way that that's his normal white stuff. So this is not on a set. This is an actual bookstore in Scotland, in Edinburgh. And it's actually quite a famous bookstore. A number of directors and movies have used this location. So it's actually been used. I think the one I was reading about was Guillermo del Toro has used this set, for instance. So it is a real used bookstore, though. Yes, the back is darker than the front. Yes, exactly. I'm not convinced it's Aziraphale, says Aurelius. I'm wondering about that too. Let's see. There's film of him talking and moving through the window, and it looks very like Michael. Okay, so we'll get to that. Let's go ahead and move on to the next picture. We can always come back to this. So, yeah, you can see that there's people with the umbrellas holding these to block the shot. So not a lot to see in this one. So here we have, so here you can see not very good. It could just be the lighting, but this is the character that people are wondering if this is Michael Sheen or not. We have a couple more to look at still. So this is this right here where they're pointing. So this is David Tennant walking with the Metatron. So it's Crowley and the Metatron walking together here. Derek Jacoby, yep. And you can't see Derek. He's the one in the tan slacks, though. So, but I don't think they're filming this scene. So this is just them coming together to the set to be filmed. All right, next up. Oh, yeah, so this is a distant shot, and you can see this whole street is where they have blocked off. Down this side is where the filming is happening. And take a quick look at the chat before I move on. Annette says maybe Azzy has to move out of his shop because he will part ways with Heaven for Good, and this is the one he moves into. That's an interesting idea. Emily Richardson says the idea of Crowley walking into a random bookstore because the owner reminds him of Aziraphale makes me so sad. It does, yeah. Laura G says Crowley found a bookstore that has a man that looks a lot like his angel, and he goes there to feel better. Yep. Yeah, the white shoes on the Metatron, I think. On Derek Jacoby. Okay, so next up we have some people, we got some close-ups, and you can see again, so yeah, this hair color, does this look like a wig? Who was speaking earlier about the wig? So this picture here, you can see that David's hair, to me, wow, it's hard to tell. The lighting is really bad in this. What do you guys think? It doesn't look to me like season 1 color red. Some people were saying that, but it looks brighter. It's not quite the maroon almost color that it was in season 2. Tank777 says, I'm getting really emotional looking at these pics. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, it is. Crowley about to give the Metatron a piece of his mind, maybe, says Peekaboo Boo. It does look like a wig. Okay, so you think this is a wig. So potentially we'll have a bunch of different Crowley looks. I mean, we can hope, right? Yeah, the initial photo says Siha looked more like season 2. This shot doesn't. Yeah, it's so hard. So flashback says my world is spinning. This is potentially, that's what I'm wondering, is if this is going to be one of the flashbacks, because Aziraphale's bookshop, you know, maybe in the 60s was a different color, in the 40s, or well, no, because in the 40s it looked pretty much like it does now. It'd have to be before that. I don't know. Again, they might be able to color the outside of the shop, but I don't know. It's the season 1 hair, I think, says Navia Bizon. It's incredibly close to the 1960s Crowley hair, actually. Oh, okay, so his like Beatles do kind of a look. This color on him looks either brighter or even possibly lighter. I'm wondering too, it looks lighter. I don't know if it's because he's outdoors or what, but because maybe his emotions are connected to his hair color and it looks lighter than what we are used to, possibly, says Jeanette. Yeah, that is possibly, I mean, we like to see Crowley with all the different hair colors. So many variations on red. Elos in cosplay says, I have worked with Crowley wigs. There is a very specific look. It's hard to explain, but it's the way it fits around his head. And I think this could be a flashback look. Okay, thank you. That's really good information to have. So Elos in cosplay is thinking this is a flashback with a wig and not actually David Tennant's hair, which looks a lot more of that maroon season 2 color in the airport. Yeah, they're not great pictures. These were taken with a cell phone from across the street. So yeah, pardon me. And they are different glasses. Yeah, they don't have, okay, so they don't have quite, no, maybe they do. Like the side shield. These do look more like his 60s glasses, I think. Where they were just kind of the straight up sunglasses. All right, so let's look at the next photo here. Oh, this is just a close up from the back. And again, yeah, his hair looks lighter and brighter. It is red, but it's, to me, that doesn't look like season 1 or season 2. In season 1, it was a lot browner. There was still a lot of red in it, don't get me wrong. This is way more ginger looking, but again, this is in full sunlight, so it could be the 80s. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I agree. Now that somebody pointed that out, that was a good observation. They do look like his older glasses from, not the 90s on or 2000s on. Riley says, what if Metatron and Crowley met before in some bookshop, and that's why Crowley immediately recognized him in season 2? That's an interesting idea. I like that. So much theorizing to do. Laura G says, not gonna lie, I cried seeing Crowley. One shot through the window looks like he's with his angel. Okay, yep, so let's keep going. We'll get on to some more of these. I think this one is just the set again, indeed. Here we go. This is the one that we're just closing. Yeah, these are not great photos. Whew. Okay, so here's one of the close-ups people are talking about that somebody got a picture of. So you can see some, this is, again, through the window of that bookshop. You can see here David Tennant as Crowley, and this might be Michael Sheen as Aziraphale. If not, the owner of this shop is wearing sleeve garters, though. Am I crazy? Those look like sleeve garters? Let's see what everybody thinks about that. It could be the sunlight. Yeah, oh my God, I hope it's the 80s, ineffable July. Yeah, armbands. So Crowley wears armbands. Even in modern times, he's still wearing those sleeve garters. So this is interesting. It makes me again wonder if it's a flashback, the costume. Yeah, lighting plays a big part in how we are interpreting these colors. Remember, things can be adjusted in post too. Yep, that absolutely. So the color we're seeing might not be the color we see in the finale itself. Okay. You think this might be the Metatron in human form running a bookshop? Or not running. I mean, I think that's a book in the foreground. Yeah, all of these are like books in the window of the shop, like on display. No way I could make out what they are. Heliotropical says, not Michael. All right. Yep, we do have a couple more photos. This is so bad. It is so hard to see what they're even pointing out here, though. Yeah, okay, so again, we're looking at the hair here. Fluff, this can see his nose and his face, and this is the shot. I apologize for the quality, but there's not much I can do to sharpen these up. This is the shot that some people are saying looks like Michael Sheen, his nose and so forth. So what do you guys think? I'm going to actually kind of zoom back. It might be a little easier actually to look at. Let's see. It could be a stand-in or Shadwell even. Okay. Only in the bookshop, the sleeve garters come on for Crowley, him being a bookseller. Yeah. I think he takes off his jacket and that's what he's wearing underneath on that black silk shirt he wears. Could be another bookshop entirely, and he just goes to remind himself of Aziraphale. Yep. I would go for this being Aziraphale for sure because this does look so much like Michael, says Jeanette. Yeah, who is this? Okay, let's do a quick poll. I think that this is a perfect poll. So, is this Aziraphale in this bookshop? What other options? So yes, no, or let's see. I don't know what other option to even add for that. Somebody said it's the Metatron. Yes, it's Aziraphale. So that'd be like yes. No, it's somebody else. All right, I just pretty straightforward poll. So all right, guys, let's see what you think. Do you think it's a hat? This image right here? Gray-haired Aziraphale. Yeah, well, okay, so do recall that somebody's auntie did see Aziraphale, Michael Sheen, with what they confirmed to be white hair. But again, if we're wearing wigs, this could be a time in the past, or I'm not sure. Looks like Arrow more than Aziraphale. Arrow? Trash can. Tell me who you mean by that. We need phones with better cameras. It's 2025. Yep. An Aziraphale imposter. That's an interesting idea. Kind of a little scary. So I don't think so because they aren't supposed to be talking. Yeah. And okay. So they don't film things in sequence necessarily either. We don't know when in the sequence of events this shot is supposed to be taking place. This could be near the end of the show or something. Laura Smith, Twilight. Oh, okay, so like Michael Sheen's look in Twilight. But why would Aziraphale's hair be gray in the past? That is a really good question, Heliotropical. That doesn't entirely make sense. Erica Max says it's a standard overcoat. Yeah, I think that the hair and the glasses suggest a flashback. Aziraphale possessing another body? Has he ever done that before? I don't know how often he's been discorporated. Yeah, I mean, his hair looks the same from the time of Job to modern times with just minor differences, even between season 1 and season 2. Little fluffier. That's about it. The color is pretty much the same. Undercover Aziraphale. Yeah, maybe they're secretly talking, but that doesn't entirely make sense. I don't know. I don't know either. It's kind of crazy. Maybe these are all stand-ins. That's an interesting idea. So like a stunt double kind of a thing, not doing a stunt here, but a double. And then, yeah, okay. It could be some sort of disguise. That's an interesting idea. So they're meeting like on the down low kind of a thing. That's an interesting idea. He did possess Madame Tracy, yeah. Could it be a flash forward? My world is spinning. Possibly. Depends on how they tell the story, but like if, I don't know. Crowley remembering Aziraphale after he's removed from the Book of Life. Like, oh, I apologize. That's my coffee maker. Happens every day. Let's see. His hair looks gray and longer. Yeah, and it's not fluffy either. To me, it looks like it's not exactly slicked back. It just looks like a more normal male hairdo with the part and, yeah. Stand-ins for light and sound checking. So you think that they have David Tennant like talking to a stand-in, not talking to Michael Sheen? Maybe the Metatron is tricking Crowley into believing it's Aziraphale. That's an interesting idea. Wolf Moon. That's a really interesting one. All right. Okay, let's see what we have next here. Oh, yeah, more of Crowley walking into the bookshop. And again, his hair is so bright. What a color. And the glasses do not appear to have the side shield. But they don't have they're not, so his 60s, those are his 60s glasses, right? His 60s glasses have like an orangish yellow frame, from what I recall. That's like what's on the... Okay, so here's the videos, guys. Are we ready for this? We'll put this on a loop. Okay, can everybody see? So this video is from a different user. This is from Alpha Layum on X or Twitter. So this is a short video, but here we go. Let's see. This does show some, this is where we're getting, you can see, okay, so we're going to zoom in and watch it again if we can. I'm not good at zooming. Can you zoom in on this? I haven't actually used this player before. Nope. Okay, so you can see the person in the bookshop there a lot better. It's from this short video that we're getting those shots of what people are guessing is Michael Sheen. So what do you guys think? We will take a look at the poll here in a second. I'm definitely watching a glasses video after this. It's the light, sorry, it's the lighting for the brightness. I'm sure it will look like season one, the season one look in color, at least in this scene. So you think it's just going to be altered in post so it looks more like the brownish red that he has in season one? Enhance, I wish. Just like pinch the screen and zoom in. All right, hang on. I'm going to open this with a different player. So guys, be patient with me a second here. See what we can do. We do have 3 videos, so I'm going to see if I can fix this up. And also put it on replay or loop. Loop it. Think I'd know how to do that? Okay. Nope. I can only scale the subtitles. That's frustrating. All right, well, here, we'll try this anyway. That's why we had the images, but here we go again. Okay. So what do you guys think? Let's see. Yeah, there's no sound with any of these videos. Just zoomed into a donut on accident. Sorry about that when I was moving the video around. So I'm just gonna have this play over and over again a bit. The movements, there is something kind of Michael Sheen-ish about this, right? Okay, so this does appear to, by the way, be a scene that is being filmed. So this is where we're getting into like way more spoiler potential territory. All right. So I'm going to let this play over and over a bit, and we'll move on to the next one. What do you guys think of this one? Let's see. Nevaeh Bazan says, maybe Heaven or Hell tried to replace Azzy and or Crowley with other people, and they are actually somewhere else. Honestly, I have no idea. This is so tricky. He does move like Michael. There's something about the movement that makes me think it's Michael Sheen. Yeah, the mannerisms, Aurelius, yes. Absolutely. Time for a drink of tea. All right. This has to be Michael, Robbie Ferreira. Such a head scratcher. Yeah, the movement looks like Michael. He is giving anxious Aziraphale. Yeah, that whole thing he does. Absolutely. And now I want a donut. Apparently, there's this famous donut shop there, and a couple of the people have posted it from there. So, yeah, Crowley is certainly looking like Crowley. He doesn't look odd at all. But, yeah, this is weird. You can still see the sleeve garters. You know what? You can see that also, you can see a little bit of... So maybe that is still his normal vest, because it's dark in the back. You can see the seam on the shoulder right there, and in the front it's that lighter tan beige that Aziraphale wears. Yes, I know. Okay. SX Fix says the movement. I think it's Michael, and Kesapupu says that's Michael. So yeah, we feel pretty. We'll do that poll next. Actually, let's see. All right, so let's end this. Wow, it's kind of split. Is this Aziraphale in the bookshop? I think I might have to redo this poll now that we have video. We have maybe 40% yes, 21%, and no 37%. Okay, also, I guess the difference between if it's Michael Sheen and is it Aziraphale are different questions, because this could be Michael Sheen doing something else. I don't know what. Like you said, somebody who isn't Aziraphale but looks like him or something. I don't know. The hair is so weird. It also could just be the lighting through this window is making it look gray, because it's kind of a smoky looking window. So, all right, let's look at the next video. All right, here we go. Okay, folks, same thing. This again, you can see that this looks like an actual shot that's about to be taken. So it's like he's calling action here. He's on point, waiting for his direction, and he goes in. Car drives in front, just our van, and he goes right into the bookshop. So, oh, why did it go back to the other video? And now we're looping both of these. Well, that's all right. All right, see this one again? Okay, yes, there's a reflection on the window. It looks like he's wearing a hat. Miss Myon says, I apologize if I'm saying your name wrong. Miss Myon? Mune? Yeah, the lighting counts. Can't trust windows in these shaky vids. Yep, absolutely. Yep, so we have like closed door. David's about to go in. He's not really doing a big saunter either. Different shoes? Oh, I wish that van hadn't driven in front right then. Okay, we have one more video to watch. We'll just add it to this. We're just going to be playing this in a loop, I guess. There was a picture where we could see Michael that wasn't covered by the window tint. Where the gray, yeah, so there was, we'll go back and look. There was one that was through the open door. So we'll take a, but it could still be lighting. But first, let's take a look at this third video. Okay. All right, so here's third one. I think this is the same shot from a different angle. So he's like going in. Look how shaky this is. This is terrible. There's something about his mannerisms. I don't know why this person cut away that way. So through the window, we're going on 3 loops here now. Okay. Every time I'm sure, I'm definitely not sure, says Odara. The van is a paid actor. Yeah, instead of hiring an umbrella person, they just need to surround the place with vans. Yeah, when we see this finally, we'll be able to connect the dots and be like, oh, that's what we were seeing. But yeah, so you can see it's the same thing because his feet, he's in a certain position when they start shooting this. And those have got to be extras, not these people. If you see that there's some people that are held up on the sidewalk, maybe they're just normal people. Wait, I'm going to see this again myself real quick. Okay. It's so hard to tell, but those seem like his usual modern. Oh, nope, okay. Maybe? Yeah, this isn't his confident walk. Absolutely. Yeah, there's something kind of un-Crowley-ish about the movement, actually. He's very kind of slouched almost. You know, normally he's so kind of like strung up very much. The location is a bookshop called Tills in Edinburgh. Yep. And so, yeah, so when we looked this up the other day, that's why I didn't share the locations. But today was the last day of filming, the 10th. So on these outdoor locations, after this, it appears that they will be filming indoors. So, or over on the Bathgate set. Oh, okay, Laura, you were saying it's so hard to tell, but those seem like his modern jeans. Yeah, now that I'm looking at them from this shot, they do have some wrinkles in the lower leg, but they do look like his modern jeans. But it's not his modern jacket, although it's a very common, like they said, it's common modern style. Where's his confident snaky stride? Well, it got taken up to heaven, I think. The first thing I thought about Crowley's outfit was funeral. Like a mourning coat. Guys, someone go there and take more videos. I am afraid that they're probably done filming, like I said, outdoors from this point on, as far as we're aware. So, peekaboo, it's a body swap, or he's just super depressed or out of it. Yep, something like that. He does seem to have a mood going on. I kind of want to rewind that. Come here, you. Okay, So are these people extras, or are they just being told? I think maybe they're just being held up. No, wait, they kind of look like they're on point too. Anyway, now we all want to know how to be hired as extras. We'll just leave it right here for now. Let's see. Robbie Ferreira says, I don't think it's a body swap because this has been done in season 1 already. Fair enough. The mannerisms and body language are definitely screaming Aziraphale to me, says Sherry Shrake, which, yeah, okay, so when we're looking back at the Aziraphale video, let's go back to that one here. This one, yeah. Jeanette says, I had the same thought, Kay, had that maybe Aziraphale doesn't have his memories. Okay, so that's an interesting one. I was going to be talking about the mind wipe or memory wipe theories, and that would include potential ones in the past, like maybe Muriel and Crowley, and also potential ones in the future, like Aziraphale. So do we think that he had his memory wiped and he's been sent back to a different bookshop for Aziraphale? That's an interesting idea. Let's see. Yeah, it's 6:30 p.m. over there. I think the shooting schedule said that the shooting was this morning. Pardon me again. Need more tea. Okay, Elo Sin Cosplay says, based on his body language, Crowley does look sad. I think this is a post-1941 scene. Okay, you think because of the long coat. So he does wear like a long pea coat in the 1941 flashbacks from season 1 and season 2, right? Yeah, human at the end. We could be looking at that like this is that bookshop. We're all losing it. That's one thing we know for sure, right? Okay, so I'm going to do one more poll, guys. Let's see if we think what era this is. When is this shot taking place? So we will do 1941. Is this 1941? Is this modern times? We also had the 1980s. What other options were you guys thinking of? 60s, that was another one. 1960s. Or let's do, lets me add 4. So afraid we have to pick from those 4. Wait, YouTube needs to update this. We can have at least 5, but let's see. What do you guys think? The discussion about the pictures has brightened my mood all day long. I just love it. That's great. I'm so glad. Yeah, for one thing, now that it's actually being filmed, I don't know, it like brightens my day, lightens my heart. I'm very excited that it's being filmed. One of the things I wanted to go over was just real quick to make sure we know, I'll come back to these pictures in a second. We'll show everybody else for anybody showing up late. So first of all, what we have is like officially confirmed, officially through official sources, is David and Michael are both going to be returning as Crowley and Aziraphale. And the director, Rachel Talalay, has been officially confirmed. And we don't have anything else that's official except for, so those are the only people that are official. Unofficially confirmed, we have Kaylin Sepulveda, who plays Muriel, and Maggie Service because of the donut shop in Glasgow. Also Donna Preston, who said she was on a train on her way. So Donna Preston is the actress who plays Mrs. Sandwich. And David Arnold is sort of I would say that one kind of like borders on official because he posted that himself, that he would be doing the credit score for the finale. Okay. So Aziraphale seems nervous. I don't think it's a mind wipe. Yeah, okay, so if his mind was wiped, would he still have Aziraphale mannerisms? That's a good point. Let's see. Nevea says, also the big sign that says books bought and sold seems off. Isn't Aziraphale's whole thing is that he doesn't want to sell his books? Although true, I believe his current bookshop still implies he sells books. He doesn't actually do it. It's a pretense, but he still acts like he's going to. We need more pictures. Well, hopefully we'll continue to get more pictures and leaks like this as people are able. So how did we find out Muriel was confirmed? Oh, I have this in here somewhere. It was another thing where Kaylin Sepulveda shared something about being in the area. So that's why it's not confirmed. So those are the people that were unofficially guessing are going to be in the season, is because they have all shared images on their social media indicating that they are either traveling to the area or are already in the area where it's being filmed. And they none of them live in the area except David and Michael, I believe, both go home on the weekends. So we did see pictures of David driving home on his own or flying back and forth too. I have a theory that it's a flashback and they are realizing that the Metatron has been watching them all along. Private Pixie. Okay, that's an interesting idea. At what point do they? Yeah, Kaylin was on a plane to Scotland. That's right. Which is where we keep seeing just people posting, I'm on my way to Scotland. And yep. So I'm almost positive we're going to see then Mrs. Sandwich. Or if not Mrs. Sandwich, Donna Preston in another role. Because again, they do tend to reuse actors in different roles. So, oh, the other person that was officially confirmed, and I forgot to bring this up, is Dune McKeegan as Michael, because she had an interview a couple of months ago and stated that she would be in the finale. So, yes, Dune McKeegan also has been confirmed officially. So, Fala, I apologize. Silviana says there is more footage online. Okay, well, these are the only 3 I have so far, but you know what? I can go take a quick look. See if there's anything else. One moment. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys watch this for a sec while I see if I can hunt up. I know stuff is dropping right now. So here's the thing. Almost all of this footage has been within the last couple of hours. So this is really new stuff. So there could be more coming out because I think, as you can see, there's a lot of people. This is a very public area. The street is not entirely closed off. I'm not entirely sure how just this corner is closed off. So yeah, there could be more film footage out there. There is footage of David Tennant crossing the street. X and Blue Sky are off the charts. Yeah. Yeah, if you aren't on social media, check out, I can't recommend you go to X or Twitter, but check out Blue Sky. People are reposting almost all of this there. I know that. So here we go. Let me see what I can find real quick. Okay. So some of this is Good Omens news. I'm going to go ahead and check that out here. Aha. Okay, I've got it. Let me share that over here with you guys. One moment. Yeah, like I said, it's coming out as we're having this chat, which is awesome. So I am bad at this though. I have too many things open. All right, let me stop this. Do this. Put this new video over here. So here's the video you're all talking about. Another. Okay, close that. Where's the video editor thingy? Here we go. Nope. Okay. It's a lot of spoilers. So many spoilers. Oh, and there's more pictures from someone else. Okay. You know, we're going to just look directly at the social media sites and try and remember to cite who shared all of this. So first of all, okay, so this is the video we're about to watch is posted on Instagram from Good Omens News. I do not know the original source. It'll probably say it in there. So let's take a look. Here we go. Ready? Again, yeah, potential spoiler warnings. So, all right. Yeah, so this is, I'm watching it for the first time too. All right, so this is the same location, the bookshop. So this, I don't think that's a film. They're not filming that scene. That's literally just him getting over to the set location. But that's interesting because So you can see the street is not closed. They have to be careful to cross the street. That's just legitimate traffic. Merry Christmas, everyone. We finally got our gift. Yes, a little late, but better late than never. Okay, so I also have some other photos. Boy, this stuff is dropping just crazy right now. Here's a few additional photos someone shared. Here we go. The biggest issue I have here is I have to hide my bookmark bar. Haha. Privacy, guys. One sec. There we go. Okay, so this is on Tumblr and shared by, boy, Croazira is the name of the user, and they have some more shots. Here we go. So we're just looking straight at their Tumblr here, images. Yeah, that hair still is very bright red. Next photo, this is them crossing the street again, so just photos of the same scene. Ah, and his hair and makeup artist. His hair and makeup artist, whose name escapes me at the moment. Oh, it's such a basic name too. I should remember this. I have it written down. Also shared a bunch of pictures that were part of the promo for the BAFTAs. And they clearly are not new, as they did the promo for the BAFTAs back in, I believe, early December or the end of November. And you can see his hair is reddish brown. Here it is different, but so someone is here saying that it's probably a wig. But the BAFTAs are this weekend. So next Monday, we will have some more images to share, at least from the BAFTAs. And that might be his natural hair at the BAFTAs. So Stevie Smith, Laura Smith, thank you so much. Stevie Smith is the name of David Tennant's hair and makeup artist. And they were also sharing some images that indicated that, yeah, that they're on set too. Peekaboo-boo. Okay, I would lay waste to the universe just to get the opportunity to style David's hair. Yes, all the people that are there taking these photos, we appreciate it. We do. We needed this to feed the fandom. Okay, so Elo's Sin Cosplay says, I am telling you, it is definitely a wig. David Tennant's hair lays differently. Okay, that's good. I mean, David has worn, I know there was kind of like a wig gate thing, but David Tennant has worn numerous wigs for Good Omens. He does use his natural hair in the modern shots, but the 60s shot was a wig. Of course, Bildad the Shuhite is a wig. There's another one I'm positive is a wig too. Suddenly escapes me. But anyway, we know he has worn wigs. So that's not a shock. So yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what we see at the BAFTAs. But if it's all his natural hair color, that means it's all wigs, which is possible. No, because, okay, so we saw his hair at the airport. It's red. That's his hair. That's not a wig. And it's like that maroonish red, it looks like to me, which we can go back to that shot real quick if you guys want to. Okay, let me get that one back up for you guys. So this is, again, zoom in here so you guys can see. All right, so this was shared by, their username is up here, Chris on X. And you can see here, and on Tumblr, they shared it both places. They said they didn't want to ask, oh gosh, look at the color. So this is really much clearer. This is much more natural, like normal lighting too. 2000s look. There's one more video where Crowley comes out of the bookshop with some kind of book on Instagram. All right, I will keep looking. One moment. Good heavens. Okay, so that one is new. Wow. It is hard to keep up. Okay, more clips. All right, folks. Yes. Okay, here we go. Here's some more clips. Ready? Here's another one. Okay, so this is just, no, this is the same one. Him crossing the street. Okay, hang on. There was another one. 1 second. Next. Aha. This one's a little bit. There's still just him crossing the street. So I'm trying to find this one of him. That's just him like running across the street. This does look like a different location though. So Just I think a lot of people around the area getting basically the same shot over and over again. Let's see if I can find the one you guys are talking about. If anybody has a link to the Instagram thing, let me know. I don't see the one you're talking about. Let's go to Good Omens News. Good Omens News always has the news. Tumblr, Instagram. Gotta find it. Pardon me again. I'm just allergy season. Oh my gosh, they have so many. Okay, yeah, they've got so much new stuff posted. Pardon me. Also talking so much and I kind of start to lose my voice. Okay, let's see what this one is. Okay, so that's still... Oh, there's Derek Jacobi. I found him. Here we go. Wait, this is a new photo to me. Here we are. Just looking at Instagram. Okay, guys can see this? Clearly the Metatron. Ah, what am I doing? Okay. Yeah? Okay, I only saw a film of him leaving the store on Twitter. Okay, I will check. Black of July. They do a lot of filming in my area too. All you see is a lot of folks running around. Yep. Okay, so yes, we definitely have the Metatron at this same location. Any thoughts on this shot? Yep, more Derek Jacobi here. All right, and then... No, this is the one we've already seen. So the one, am I missing it? Yeah, I cannot find the one so far yet of him coming out of the bookshop. I will keep looking though. This is still all him going into the bookshop. So that's all I've got up here right now. We do have, yeah, Good Omens News is posting a lot of stuff right now. Okay, let me check X. And no beard. No, he is completely clean shaven, Michael, which we knew from the pictures that Anna posted of him playing with his children on the playground. His hair was entirely hidden underneath a stocking cap because it's cold outside too, but he was completely clean shaven at that point. So Seha says he saw it on TikTok. Okay, I don't TikTok. Does that show how old I am? But let's see. See if we can find some new stuff on TikTok. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, if somebody has a link, we can check it out. But I am not finding this one of him leaving the bookshop with the... Did you say X also? Oh, thank you, Rapunzel. So yeah, if you want to discuss this, and you don't have a place to do that, or people in your life who are as into Good Omens as you are, please do join our Discord server. We have a production news channel, and we also have a spoiler area. So if you don't want to be spoiled, you can avoid that area. So we keep everything contained in that. Or if you do want to go and speculate, that's the place to do it. And there's lots of wonderful people to share your ideas with. So thank you for sharing that, Rapunzel. Okay. Metatron, since he always seemed to not like Crowley, I could see him wanting to intentionally separate them. Well, yeah. I mean, that is kind of what happened at the end. Okay, that's not new either. So X, that's what I'm going to check next real quick. Ugh, I hate going to Twitter, but you got to do what you got to do, I guess. Maybe there's something new on here. Yeah. I apologize for making you guys sit here while I look up another video. I do not see one yet. I only see him crossing the street and the new pictures of Derek Jacobi. Nothing else yet. Okay, well, if I do find that video before we shut down the live stream, I will share it. Let's find out what the poll says. Okay, so question about when are these shots taking place? Modern, 44%, 1980s, 34%, 1941, 12%, and 1960s, 9%. So it looks like modern times wins that poll, but 1980s is a pretty close second. Let's see. You do need to download the Discord app to use it. You can actually log in from a browser as well if you're on a computer, but I wouldn't recommend doing that on your phone. If you're just using your phone, use the Discord app. Let's see. Wolfmoon says, I hope we see a backstory of Crowley's fall. Absolutely, 100% agree with that. Okay, we'll get these videos back up playing for you guys to watch while I'm blathering on. Okay, we're just going to look at what videos I do have so far. Okay. I'm in my 20s and I don't use TikTok either. Okay, good. It's not just me. I don't actually know anybody personally who uses it very much, but my daughter uses the video editor that's apparently related to TikTok, but not TikTok itself. So yeah, I'm on all the social media, but I don't really post much or do anything. I just check it for other news and stuff. I just use it to get news. I don't post a lot myself. On Blue Sky, I've been trying to post some, but okay. If we don't get at least a brief fall scene, that will be pretty sad. I agree. I would love to see a little bit of backstory. It would only take a couple of minutes of screen time, but with only 90 minutes of screen time. Ah, thank you. Posted in production news. Okay, I will grab that right now. I appreciate you sharing that with everyone for everyone. I'll give Silviana a round of applause. Thank you. Okay, I will get this up for everybody to see. All right. Okay, guys, here we go. So this is from, I'll cite them as soon as we're done here. Oh, okay, walking out of the bookshop. Here we go. Let's watch again. So we got some extras walking by. Crowley walks out. He does have something in his right hand. I'm going to pause it. There it is. See? He is carrying what looks like a book. Absolutely. All right. Yes, thank you again, Soliana. Awesome. Okay. And then the umbrella person comes in with the block, but a moment too late. We can definitely see a book. It is, boy, not a bright color, nondescript looking book. Why would Crowley buy a book? All right. He looks at, yeah, okay, no, that's his angry walk. That's a really good observation, falling fish. So let's look at this again. He's kind of doing his storming out thing. Let's take a look. Yeah, at least he's in some kind of a mood. He's not just strolling. A newspaper, maybe. Yeah, we know he reads newspapers. Let's check it out. What do we think? Does this look like a newspaper? All right, now we get more polls. Any other ideas what this might be? Book, newspaper, those are two good options. Any other ideas? Another Agnes Nutter book of prophecies. Ooh, that's a good guess. Maybe he wants a new hobby. The Book of Life. All right. Pardon me. Okay, that's actually a couple of good options. Let's do another fun poll for this one. All right. Okay, so what is Crowley holding on the way out of the bookshop? Okay, so a random book. The Book of Life is a guess? He's buying his pornography. Oh. I mean, it's a line in the season 1. The Book of Life. That should be capitalized, I guess. Potentially a newspaper. We do know. Or Agnes. Let's see. Another book of prophecy. Agnes. Forgive my spelling, everybody. All right. Let's see what everybody thinks he's holding here. And it looks like there's another still image going along with this, or is it the same? Okay, nope. Okay, this is him coming out. Oh, he's holding the book differently in this shot. Okay, that's a better shot of it even. So this might help with the poll. What you think it is. And you can see the actor. Okay, I'm going to pause this again. Right there. Oh. If that's Michael Sheen or Aziraphale, they're watching him leave. Look, they're facing the door like arms crossed, like this. Yeah. Private Pixie says there's a new clip on Blue Sky right now. Is this going to be like a 4-hour live stream or something on accident? Well, we just look at all these clips as they're dropping. Metatron dressed up as Aziraphale maybe to meet up with Crowley. It's definitely a book now. Okay, so, and then, yeah, again, this, if this is Michael, I don't want to say Michael Sheen. The person in the bookshop, the bookseller, is definitely watching Crowley leave with their arms crossed, you guys think? And he's got the book, in this case, like up. So they're taking, this is a couple of takes. So these are a couple of different takes. Him leaving, holding it up. In the other shot, he had it down by his side a little more. But both of them are kind of angry. Boy, this person, learn how to, okay. I don't want to be mad at the people taking these. I would probably do just as, I'm sure they're nervous doing this too. So does he look a little like he's still upset to you guys? What do you guys think? Rapunzel says, our first Go Gaidon. You kind of have to be a Wheel of Time fan to get the Armageddon. I guess Armageddon in Wheel of Time, Armageddon in Good Omens. So it is like Armageddon. Go-mageddon. Okay. I'm at work doing my job while listening to this. Haha, I do not care if it is 4 hours long. As long as we keep getting more pictures, right? It's all our smutty fanfic printed out. If it was Michael Sheen walking with that, I would say 100% that's what it is. They both look quite angry. That's what I'm so, in that other one. No, wait, is it this one? It's this one. Yeah. Wait. Okay, so there's a weird cut here. I don't know who edited this either. There, look. Okay, so here it looks like he's doing this and intentionally not looking at the shop. He's doing like one of these, like humph kind of a thing, right? And then a second later, as soon as Crowley actually leaves the shop, then he turns to look. After Crowley can't see him looking. Is that what it looks like is happening? Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm working on an Angel Crowley wig today, so I'm down for a longer live stream. This is perfect. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So somebody said there are more things dropping. I appreciate. I'm actually not going to open my Discord where you guys can see it. But do come check out our Discord, and we'll try and find some more. So somebody said there's another one dropped on. It's not going to be Tumblr. It's probably going to be Blue Sky, you said, right? Blue Sky. Okay, let me get my Blue Sky open here. Blue Skies. So is Good Omens News posting? Oh, this just posted a minute ago. Oh my God. Okay, so they're filming in the dark now. Okay, 1 second, guys, 1 sec. I'm getting overexcited again. Okay, so let's take a look at this video. All right, I'm gonna watch it with you first time. I only just glanced at the first second of it. Here we go. And I apologize to the people's social media feeds. I need to go back and see who's posting all this. But this one, here we go. Ready? Oof, that was hard to see much of anything. But you did. Oh. What's going on? Now that looks like Derek Jacobi again. Somebody with white hair walks out. But then when you see them here at the end, I'll pause it. There we go. Okay, this person here Yeah, nighttime shot. Oh my God, they're filming in the dark. Apparently, somebody on X said maybe Aziraphale's memory is wiped and he does not remember Crowley, so Crowley just buys a book. Oh, no. I mean, maybe. That's heartbreaking, but it's. Yep, I agree. The memory theory seems pretty plausible now. Well, now I'm glad I didn't rush my memory video out. Just so you guys know, um, might as well take a moment to say I haven't been putting out any videos. I didn't do one last week. I probably won't have one this Thursday either. I've been very busy with some real life home stuff, and I do intend to get back to putting out theory and analysis videos here as soon as I can, but it's going to be the middle to the end of the month before I get back to my normal weekly schedule. So I appreciate all your patience, but now I'm kind of glad I waited because this is really interesting information because I've been working on a memory wipe, mind wipe video. So yeah, it potentially so, but I don't want to include spoilers. Okay. We don't have time for a, well, you don't know, how they work it into the story in the 90 minutes. So yeah, do we think that that's Michael Sheen right there? Oh, that does, or Derek. Okay, so they don't have the white shoes. Derek Jacobi was in tan pants and white shoes. So who is this person? When I first saw the umbrellas, I thought maybe it was raining because we know Crowley can make it rain. The streets do actually look wet. It does appear to have been raining, but it's Scotland, so it probably rains 230 days a year or something. This is a crazy day. Okay, so I'm going to see what else I can find for you guys since, like I said, I'm essentially like live reporting other people's social media, which is a weird thing to do. Let's see. That particular post, by the way, was from Lintilla on Blue Sky. And eventually later this afternoon, I will try to collate all of this stuff and put it in the video description before I go to bed tonight. So I correctly source all of these people because there's a lot of it. Okay. Yeah, Lintilla. I'm not reposting any of this on Blue Sky because it is spoilers, and people who follow me for Good Omens don't necessarily want spoilers. So that's why I'm doing it on the channel with a spoiler warning here. But if you just, I don't know if you want to just open your, oh my God, that's got to be Michael. Oh, yeah, you don't want to just open your social media feed and have there be spoilers right there. So, God, that really looks like Michael. But some people are suggesting it does look like a hat. Here we go. This person, there's a close up, and that does look like Michael Sheen. And they're saying, so a lot of people are, I guess, looking at this flat cap. Yeah, I own one of these. It's right up there. Okay, now I'm scared to go into Blue Sky. Yeah, if you don't want to be spoiled, maybe don't look at social media for a little bit because people are not doing a great job of tagging spoilers. Now, Good Omens News is tagging everything as spoilers. The official sites are doing a good job of tagging everything as spoilers, but regular people aren't thinking about that. They get a picture, they live there, they get a video or a picture or whatever, and they just post it. So can't blame them. They're so excited. Aurelia says, I'm telling you, hat. Okay. Okay, that's going to be our next poll then. Is that a hat? All right, let's end this poll. What is Crowley holding on the way out of the bookshop? It looks like, oh yeah, here. I'm still showing you my Blue Sky stuff. I'm just scrolling through it. Okay. The Book of Life, 33%. Okay, so that one wins. With a close second is oh boy, it's almost a three-way tie between the Book of Life, a random book, and a Book of Prophecy. So I love that. We don't have a clue. We all have different ideas about that. That's exciting. In a way, that's wonderful because it means this isn't really spoilery. This is just getting us to have a lot of fun theories. So why should he wear a hat indoors? In some cultures, in some periods of time, it is rude, but not always. But that's a good question. Michael does own a similar hat. I've seen him in one of those flat caps. Has Aziraphale ever worn a hat? Even when he was the gardener, he didn't wear a hat, did he? I don't think so. Jeanette says, honestly, I'm all right with spoilers at this stage because we are only speculating when we actually see the scenes as they are filmed. Oh, right. Okay. So yeah, anything that comes out that's leaked like that, I don't think I will cover on my channel. So true spoilers, true leaks, like what happened with Every, I don't want to do that kind of thing. This is all fair game. But like those kind of true spoilers, yeah, not okay. Let's see. Oh, right, the church, 1941. He does when he's being and also when he's doing the reporter. Modern Times, the journalist. Is he a reporter? I am. He's so excited. So yeah, no, he can wear a hat. And he did as a gardener. My memory, I just can't remember it. I remember the teeth and that lovely smock he's got on. So if the Metatron was close by, he could have been trying to hide that he was interacting with Crowley. Right, so we have all three of these actors in this scene. So we have David Tennant, Michael Sheen, apparently, we're guessing Michael Sheen, and Derek Jacobi. So Crowley, Aziraphale, and the Metatron are all at least nearby in this shot. So that's really great. Yeah, I did not get spoiled by Every, which is why I would never do that to anybody else. I've heard so many horror stories from people who did share it. Yeah, he did use a hat when investigating in Edinburgh with the little ticket in it and everything. And a straw hat as a gardener. Now that you say that, I remember it. Yep. Okay. So he has worn a hat. Depending on the era, though, people can wear hats indoors, but he's the shopkeeper. I don't think a shopkeeper would be wearing a hat. Also, he's not wearing his jacket or his sweater. He's just wearing his vest and a hat while his shop is open. Maybe. It could be. It's a cool look. Isn't it guessed that the movie special is coming out in 2026? We don't know. It could, I think the earliest it could come out would be the holiday season of this year. I don't see it being pushed earlier than that, but it is all guesswork. I suspect it's going to spend at least 6 months in post-production after it's done filming. Because they did have it's still listed as a high budget made for TV movie. So they're probably going to spend a good deal of time with the special effects. And Good Omens has always had very subtle but excellent special effects. So I suspect they're going to stay with that. Okay. If Aziraphale was going undercover, he would definitely wear a hat. Okay, so you think maybe he's undercover at another shop? Or his own shop? Historical flashback. Okay, so again, for those of us who are thinking this is the 40s or the 60s, so we know we don't know that either. We don't exactly know. Yeah, maybe poor Michael's scalp was burning like after all that bleaching. Yeah, bleaching your hair is not fun, and he's had some pain in the past with this. So hoping for 2026, says Heliotropical. Elo Sing Cosplay says, my guess is 2026, but we'll be pleasantly surprised if it's around the holidays at the end of the year. It always released in the summer. Not that that matters, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, it's only been 2 years. I don't think there's like a specific timeline like that. I don't know, though. So Amazon might try to wait. Even if it's finished, they might hold it for a while before they release it. Either to like get some distance between the show and the ongoing scandal. So they might do that, or they might release it like as soon as they have it out for almost a similar reason, just to kind of get it out there ahead of any more news that might come out, if you understand what I'm saying. So that hat is from the 30s. The flat cap, yeah, so that's like the Newsies type cap. But people still wear them today in Scotland. I mean, they're a pretty popular hat. Like since they came out in the like 20s or 30s and then through today. Muriel might have redesigned the shop. Oh my gosh, can you imagine that color, that teal color, if they stick with that teal color? That's an interesting idea, that while Muriel was in charge of the shop, that she had it repainted or something. Oh my gosh, what if the shop does look different? We've been talking about what if Crowley and Aziraphale's hair looks different. What if the shop doesn't have like the the Vavoom yellow interior and that brick red exterior. Yeah, Christmas time would be fun. That would be a great time to have it released. Okay. He's got a razor blade sewn into the brim. All right. So let me check one more time on social media real quick. See if I'm okay. If I'm missing anything. And you know, we will do this again next week because again, we'll have pictures. We'll 100% have pictures from BAFTA. So we will get to see David Tennant's hair. And if not, there's going to be more stuff that came out and I'll be able to put this together better, but I don't see any other stuff on Blue Sky. And let me check. I hate Twitter, but let's check Twitter again real quick. Oops, wait. Okay, is that a still image? No, that's the same two we already saw. Okay, so the two videos with David Tennant walking out of the bookshop, by the way, I should say, are from Ines. Okay, I know Ines. I believe she is the one who actually shared the musical theory stuff with me too. Okay, so all of this is stuff we've already seen. But let's double check. Yeah, that's 100%. Okay, yeah, Good Omens News is just also having a hard time keeping up with all of this. Okay, I don't see anything else new. If anybody has anything new. Well, what if the Bentley is different? Ineffable July, why would you say that? I mean, maybe it'll be yellow. Okay. What if Crowley turned it yellow and kept it yellow? Yes, BAFTA is on Sunday. So on Monday, I will share stills. I don't want to get struck by the BBC, so I will not be showing any footage from the BAFTAs. Probably I can maybe show as much as 10 seconds at best. But the BBC is a lot stricter than other media companies. I don't know why. Like Amazon is fine. They like the free promotional stuff that, you know, the content creators make. Actually, surprisingly, Disney is also fine with content creators doing this kind of thing. But the BBC is like still images only. They don't want, they don't like to have their stuff shared. So, and Kamapuri is reminding us that, yeah, on our Discord server, we are doing a Valentine's Day playlist. It's actually started right now. It's probably about 20 minutes in. So I'm going to get out of here pretty quick and let people go do that. And we also have a Valentine's Day trivia game with prizes on Friday, followed by a watch party of Ever After. If you haven't seen that, it is my personal favorite Cinderella story. We're just kind of doing a romance day. And pretty soon here, we will schedule some more Good Omens watch parties. So if you haven't joined our server, please do check it out. It is wonderful. Oh, and before I go, I do have to please remind everybody about Good Omens Got True Talents. We will be, I'm going to share the webpage with you guys right now. All right. That's funny. Gotta get my own webpage up. So that is in May. And the deadline for entering is at the end of April, which gives you guys a few months still. I really am, last year, it was sort of the spur of the moment idea, and I didn't give people too long. I think it was only about 3 months between when I announced it and when the deadline was. So there's a little more time this time, and I hope it gives everybody time to come up with cool projects and ideas. You can enter either a performance video, like a cosplay performance, or a song parody, or a song cover, or an original song. Or you can also enter artwork, drawings, or sculptures. People made candles. You can do glass work, paper crafts, all sorts of things like that. Any Good Omens themed stuff. And I will be showing that off. And we do have some wonderful guests lined up. Not only our entire staff from the Discord server, most of them have agreed to be on the live stream as guest hosts, as well as Gleefer. If you're familiar with her wonderful comic work, she shares a lot of her stuff on Tumblr. And we also have Rachel and Bethany, who are they are the hosts of the Ineffable Con. They will all be on the live stream in May. And so I'm really excited, you guys. It's going to be so awesome. I mean, last year was awesome. This year is going to be awesomer. So please enter. I will share that here now. One moment. Boy, am I bad at this sometimes. There it is. Okay. All the information you need for Good Omens Got True Talent, if you want to enter or if you just want to show up and watch, all of that is here. I just linked that in the chat. And you can see last year's playlist if you'd like to watch it for inspiration or just ideas about what people did and how we ran it. We are going to run it over 2 days this time. So the first day live stream we'll show everybody's entries. And the second day on the live stream, we will show the winners that moved on from those categories, competing against each other to be the final winners. So yes, thank you everybody for showing up. This was super exciting. I'm going to show this here. So yeah, here's the Got True Talent thing, and you can see all the rules here. If you have any questions, you guys can always contact me directly on Discord or email me. I have an email and I'm completely happy. There's also a whole channel on our Discord channel, a whole thread where you can ask for help. I encourage collaboration. If you need backup singers, if you need to find other people to help you with artwork, maybe you have an idea for a song, but you need somebody to maybe do some animation for you or something like that. Collaboration is a great thing too. So I really hope to see you all there. Until then, I won't probably see you this Thursday, but I will see you next Monday, and with any luck, the following Thursday with a cool video on the memory wipe theory. So I hope to see you guys all then. Thank you for showing up. Keep your eyes open for all this fun news drops. And yeah, I think that was it. That was a roller coaster, wasn't it? All right, guys. Thank you. I'll see you next Monday.